Hello and salut, everybody. Welcome back to Chatting with Nicole. So today, I have a lot of topics that I want to talk to you about, but I know I cannot post all of them at the same time. I cannot put all of them in one sitting. So I'm gonna break them down a little by piece for you, so that it's not too long. But I have so much to discuss today. So in this seating today, we're gonna have probably about 6 topics to discuss today, to chat about today. I am always saying discussing, but I'm like chatting. We are chatting today. So welcome back. Thank you for being here. You know, I am super grateful for you. I am very, very grateful for you. Thank you for your support. And a friend of my brother, a brother of mine reminded me a few days ago that I have stopped asking you guys to subscribe. So you guys are not subscribing. You are viewing the videos, but you are not subscribing. So I want to remind you to please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, share, like, and also check out the rest of the videos. So if you're new, I welcome you. You are the existing, my very, very first beginning viewers. Your existing viewers, I thank you for being here. The new ones, I thank you for being here. But please subscribe, share. All right. So today, there's so much we are going to talk about. And there's one topic that I want to get out of the way. So many I want to get out of the way, but so this video, I talked about how we women are too comfortable. Sometimes we are just too comfortable. We get married and we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not making ourselves sexy for our husbands anymore. There's more to that video, so I want you to watch it. And then I talked about this one that I posted this week. And I have few conversations, not in a chat. People call me and we have conversations. And the reason I'm coming back today is because last night I had a conversation with couples, and it all started with my video, the previous one and this one that I posted this week. So if you have not checked out my latest video, please check it out. I said I'm pissed, and I said I was pissed, so you can see that. So and I wanted to come back here and just make something clear, because sometimes I just feel like we need to just say it the way it is. And you know, I'll always say the way it is. I don't like to sugarcoat things. I don't like to Photoshop things. That's why when I'm sharing my videos, I just share it to you the way it is. You know, I don't like sugarcoating, and I don't like photoshopping. I want you to see it the way it is, and I want you to hear it the way it is. So we are not editing today. We are just going raw today. It's all going to come out. But I want you to stay open-minded. All right? Stay open-minded and hear me out. So the disclaimer I want to put out there is, first of all, I want you to know that I do not condone side chicks, mistresses, any woman who is sleeping with another woman's husband. I will never condone that. That is never okay. Or any man, sleeping with another man's wife. That is just, I don't understand it. And some women make it a point. This is their life, and they're okay with it. They are satisfied with it. That's just what they're going to do for the rest of their lives, and they're okay with it. They are satisfied. So I don't condone it. Does not mean that it is not right. It doesn't mean, I'm sorry, let me correct myself. I don't condone it does not mean it's going to go away. It is not there. It is not the truth. It is the truth. So just because I don't like it, just because I hate it, doesn't mean it is not there. They are going to be there, because that's just what they're going to do. So it is the reality. And so I wanted to tell you, I want to address you women. And I want to tell you exactly what I said last night to my family, my friends, last night. My response to them, to my friend, which is a married woman, my response to her is what I'm going to tell you today. Unfortunately, sometimes our husbands going after these side chicks, mistresses, sleeping outside, going out on their marriages, sometimes it's because of you. Sometimes it is because of you. It is the truth. It's just the reality. And I told her that last night. And I'm telling you that today. Sometimes them going out, sleeping, finding peace, just to find peace, for somebody to tell them how good they are, somebody to appreciate them, just to have a conversation. Sometimes the reason why they go out is because of you. It is sad, but it's true. I am not condoning the fact that they decide to go out, because you are supposed to be married for better and for worse. No matter what is happening, you're not supposed to go out on your husband or your wife. So I am not condoning the fact that they are doing it, but I am saying sometimes the reason they are doing it is because of you. It is a sad truth. You can hate me however you want, but I can only tell you the truth. It is the truth, and you know it. Because sometimes we are expecting so much from these men, these husbands, that we are not willing to give ourselves. How can you expect your husband to be perfect all the time when you refuse to be perfect for him? You cannot expect your husband to be perfect husband every single time. You are not perfect wife every single time. Nobody's perfect. You cannot expect something from your husband that you are not willing to give, or you are not yourself. How can we expect our husband to support us, to love us, when we don't support him, when we don't love him? How can you expect your husband to always complimenting you when you never compliment him? How can you expect, I'm going to go naughty, how can you expect your husband to go down on you when you say you will never do, when you never do it for him, you refuse to do it? How can you expect him to kiss you when you never yourself just voluntarily just go and kiss your husband? How can you expect your husband to do all these things that you want him to do for you when you never wanted to do it, or you don't want to do it, you're not willing to do it? How are you comparing your husband to other husbands? They are not the same. Even siblings, the same man, the same mother, the same father, they are not the same. How are you going to be comparing your husband to your friends' husbands? But worse yet, celebrities. Expect them to be like other people. How can you be married to a man and then you're going out and telling other people how useless he is, but you are married to him? How? So how are you nagging him every time, morning, afternoon, night? He never does anything right. And you expect him to be happy. How can he come to you and kiss you when you are always in a bad mood? How is it that you have to schedule sex? This is your husband, a man that you're married to. What does he have to schedule sex with you? And why does he have to be in a room when the light is off? You are married to this man. Your body is one. You are one. So I am saying, I'm going to repeat it. Sometimes the reason, I am not condoning, they shouldn't be going out. But sometimes the reason why they're going out and looking for this peace and this just happiness, a little bit of happiness, little bit of enjoyment or flush outside, is because of you. So instead of blaming side chicks, instead of blaming mistresses, instead of blaming your husband, I need you to look in the mirror. Look at your relationship. Look at what are you doing to support your husband? What are you doing to encourage your husband? What are you doing to earn him going down on you? What are you doing to earn the diamond that you were asking for, the bag that you were asking for? What are you doing to earn his respect and his support for you? I am saying earn because, again, we have to walk. Everything, trust and believe, all of that, we have to earn it. We have to earn it. And he has to earn it from you. You have to earn it. But right now, I'm addressing you, ladies. What are you doing for your husband to always want to run home to you? What are you doing for your husband to close his eyes when he sees those, big boobs and those side chicks bothering him at work? In the office, what are you doing for him to say, no, I know he shouldn't. I get it. I know he shouldn't. But what are you doing so that when he sees that, he's thinking about you? What are you doing? So I am telling you, instead of you sitting there and hating me, talking about me, turning me off, I need you to go in the mirror. I need you to go to think about your relationship. Think about what are you doing and what you need to do to change your circumstance right now. Who are you going to start blaming, and what are you supposed to do? What do you need to do? If it's a conversation, have a conversation. If it is you need to put rules, put things down, have it with him. Do whatever you need to do. But take charge of your relationship. Work on your relationship. Work on your marriage. You can't just get married and then leave everything. You have to work on it. You don't just get married and you just get comfortable. We get too comfortable. I see women, I'm telling that video, you saw my video. When I went to my friend's house and I saw her, I'm like, what? You're looking like this at home? You know, sometimes we need to work on our marriage. We don't just get married and then we get lazy. We get lazy. We get lazy and then we get too comfortable because you're like, oh, I'm married to him, so that's it. No, you're supposed to work on your marriage. You're supposed to work on your relationship. You're supposed to work on your body and mind and soul. You're supposed to work on it all the time. So I am encouraging you. If this is you, if this is happening, and you have this concern, and you know it's happening, instead of blaming somebody else, look in the mirror and see, what can I do? What do I need to do to change this? To change this. So that when my husband sees all these beautiful young women outside, his mind is at me at home. What do I need to do? And the worst thing men hate is when they are not respected by their wives. And you don't respect your wife, your husband. You don't respect them maybe because you're making more money than they are. Or maybe you look better than they are. Or maybe you don't feel like they are worthy of you. Whatever the reason, you don't respect your husband. But when they go out with those side chicks, they respect them. They respect them because they are spending the money they're supposed to be spending at home. They're spending it on them. They're having life, enjoying life with them. So those side chicks, those mistresses are respecting them. But you married to this man and you refuse to respect him. You refuse to give him the honor that he deserves. The Bible said we need to submit to our husband, no matter how much you are making, no matter how beautiful you think you are, no matter how better you are to your husband. He is the man of the house. He is your husband. You need to love your husband. You need to support your husband. You need to be there for your husband. Just like he's supposed to be all of this to you. So, my ladies, I am just saying it the way it is. And like I said, if this is you, look in the mirror, take charge of your marriage, take charge of your relationship, do something about it. Take your relationship, take your marriage back. Look in the mirror, think about it. Have that conversation, do whatever you need to do. But do right by your husband, do right by yourself, and stop blaming other people. And what I'm going to tell you, there's nothing, you can't do this without prayer. You cannot do this without asking God, without asking Jesus to help you. So you cannot do this if you are having all of this in your relationship. This is happening with your marriage. And instead of blaming others, instead of complaining about him, instead of telling everybody else about everything that is going on, those people having their own problems too. Instead of doing all of that, get on your knees. Pray for yourself first. For God to give you the understanding, the love, the submission that you need to have. You know, the compassion. Oh, charity, everything that you need to give you the wisdom. Pray for yourself first. Pray for your husband. And pray for your children. And I promise you, God will help you through it. So stay safe and blessed. And I'll see you